Welcome to paxextv, your destination for passenger experience news. We're coming at you from 30,000 feet on GoGo's Boeing 737-500 testbed aircraft. We're here to test GoGo's next generation 2KU in-flight connectivity system to put it through its paces and see just what the passenger experience is going to be like. But before we do that, let's look at the news headlines affecting passengers today.
Come on up with me, we're going up.
A number of recent high-profile accidents and incidents have highlighted a very serious problem. Passengers are grabbing their carry-on luggage during emergency evacuations. Now, this obviously causes a number of dangerous scenarios. Number one, it holds up passengers that are trying to get off that aircraft. But it can also lead to injuries with bags coming down the slides and hitting passengers. And of course, it can damage the actual slide. Now, the UK Civil Aviation Authority is trying to get the word out and asking airlines to make passengers aware that they need to leave their baggage behind. We at Runway Girl Network feel the same way. We want to help these regulators get the word out. Please, passengers, if your aircraft is on fire, get the hell out and leave your bags behind. Over on this side of the pond, the FAA's Medical Research Institute is finally looking to fund some research into whether or not ultra-high-density aircraft seating configurations impact whether or not passengers can get off aircraft within 90 seconds during an evacuation. Now, a lot of people say that it's about time that these tests take place, but some consumer groups think it's a little too late, and they are pressing regulators now to issue a moratorium on the seat squeeze ASAP. Now let's head over to Finland, where our correspondent Maryann Simson has served as a mentor and a judge at Finnair's Hackathon, where tech wizards put their minds together to improve the passenger experience in a 48-hour contest. Maryann?
Thanks, Mary. That's right. I am here in Helsinki, Finland. And behind me, what's going on is the Junction Hackathon, and it's where about 500 software developers, web designers, and indeed a couple of legitimate hackers are working on digital solutions for industries such as healthcare, mobile payments, and one of the tracks here with over 100 developers working specifically on it is aviation.
We have a very, very talented bunch of people, and so we can't wait till the end of the weekend to see what they create.
Yeah, some of the ideas that I've seen in there are really great, and it's great to see so much enthusiasm from these kids. You guys have brought in some hackers, some developers, some designers from really far places in the world. Can you tell me a little bit about, some of the teams that have come the furthest to be here?
Absolutely. We've had very, very good support from Finnair and Finavia as fantastic partners. They've been very willing to get really involved with innovation. So they've flown very talented people from Taiwan, the United States, Central Europe, and we've also had a lot of people who have flown in on their own dime. So it's fantastic. It's going to be a great experience.
You need to look outwards, outside of your own box, for new ideas. And young people tend to have more newer ideas because they have less experience.
Yes.
That's just the way it is, and it's really important, really valuable, because we can't keep up if we don't look outside of the existing paradigms or the boxes or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But which is a cliche, but it's true.
Are you guys sleeping? Are you drinking a lot of energy drinks? How do you plan to make it through the entire 48-hour development period so that you've got, a product ready and a good pitch ready at the end of it?
All right. For us, rest is very important.
Yeah.
So we're not going we're not pulling an all-nighter here. We're going home. We're going to rest. We're going to be here tomorrow very early in the morning. And for us, nutrition is also very important. We're trying to keep it low on the energy drinks and on the junk food, but high on the really nutritious stuff to keep us active. A lot of coffee, though.
It's the first time that a major hub airline operator and the airport, the hub airport, are working together to come up with innovative passenger services, innovative things that make the passenger experience better and also produce potential new revenue streams.
Right.
So it's I would say we can't afford not to try stuff like this, because it's a very competitive world, especially when it comes to the major hubs that try to draw in people and have them continue their trip to wherever.
Thanks, Maryann. And now a quick word from our sponsor, GoGo.
Global passengers demand live TV, and now it's available from GoGo. GoGo TV broadcasts real-time content directly to flyers' devices or seatback systems. With the availability for custom channel lineups, flyers will feel at home wherever they travel. And since GoGo TV leverages 2KU, the best performing, most cost-efficient IFC technology in the market, it meets the needs of your business and your customers. Download the brochure to find out more. GoGo, the catalyst for advancing aviation.
So there's a lot of buzz about GoGo's new 2KU system. Our correspondent Seth Miller is on board this aircraft right now. Seth, we want to hear all about it. Over to you, man.
The best solutions available today have approximately 10 megabits of bandwidth, and the 2KU promises 70 megabits, a 7-fold increase for each aircraft. Obviously, that increase in bandwidth is going to be great for the passengers, whether it's for streaming movies or just being able to get those emails in and out more quickly. But beyond that, there's a whole nother world of connectivity that's going to come into production here, allowing for connected systems, whether it's back office or flight deck or flight attendants, to take advantage of the connectivity and bandwidth and bring a better passenger experience about. It's easy to say everybody wins, but let's go say up to the cockpit. How is the flight deck using this to make for a better passenger experience?
There are several apps that we're working with the airlines on, and probably what we hear the most from the pilots is real-time weather. You know, aircraft have been flying sensors for a long time and have been able to send information about turbulence down to the ground for several years now. So what we're finding is really this new opportunity of being able to use the aircraft to collect the information, send it down to the ground, aggregate it, and then send the relevant information back up to the pilots so that they can use it to change their routing, for example.
We're here now with Peter Schenkman, author and very, very frequent flyer, talking about the GoGo 2KU test flight experience and just how well it performed. Peter, you've spent a lot of time on the internet, both on the ground and in the air. What do you think?
It's true. A lot of time on the internet, a lot of time on planes. It was decent. It was very, very fast. It was just to test it out. I streamed Netflix, and I was actually watching House with no lag, which is pretty impressive. You know, for me, it's just about knowing that one file that I need, that one document I'm working on, that one book chapter that's somewhere in the cloud is accessible. And yeah, I was really impressed with the quality. So it's gonna be a good system.
Thanks a lot, Seth, and thanks everybody for joining us on paxextv. Join us again next time for all the latest news on the passenger experience.
It's a great day, I'm feeling